sweating like a sinner in church though. Today I did a get ready with me and a first impressions on something I have been so looking forward to coming out. The Anastasia and Makeup by Mario palette. I have a kind of obsession with Makeup by Mario. Like, it's a healthy obsession, it's not a sick obsession. The palette is absolutely freaking gorgeous. I mean, all the colors in it are so Mario. He's known for his bronzy glam, effortless bronzy chic glam, and these are all those tones. Today I went with something just a little more basic bitch bronze. I know Mario always does bronzy looks, so I was gonna do a bronzy look for this palette. I think that there are so many combinations that you could do. You can do light glam, you can do dramatic glam. I just think it is the perfect palette for the everyday woman. If I could wish for one thing, I would wish for a matte brow bone highlight or a satin brow bone highlight, because all of the lighter shades have shimmer in them, and just me, I prefer to use a more matte bone shade on the brow bones. Make sure that you guys hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and yeah. Let's roll. I'm gonna take Isabel, which is right here. It's this nice kind of warm peach color. It's a great transition color. It's a matte. I think there's only 3 mattes in this whole palette. That was quite a lot more pigmented and warm than I thought it would be. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Lula, which is a little bit more of like a taupey color. It's a matte taupe. I'm just going to take a little bit of that because it might be pigmented. It's got a little bit more of a gray tone, and I'm just going to blend that top edge, and this is actually going to be our transition color. I'm going to take translucent powder and I'm just going to sharpen up the outer edge. We don't have our foundation on, but doing this instead of like using tape is way better. I'm going to take Violetta, which is a nice warm fudgy tone brown shade, and I'm just going to put this in the outer corners and drag it a little bit in on the outer crease, but I'm trying to keep things a little bit lighter today. I've decided I want to go a little bit more soft and bronzy. Kind of like how Mario does his makeup on his clients. I'm gonna go in with the shade Kim, I believe, which is the more bronzy tone of them all. So this looks absolutely stunning, but what I'm gonna do is, if you notice I didn't take it all the way out, I'm gonna flip the brush over and use Muse, which is a little bit of a deeper bronze shade, and I'm gonna add that to the outer corners. I think, fuck it, I'm gonna put just a dab of Marina right in the center of the eyeball. This one is like my favorite. It's super shimmery. So my camera died, but I just went ahead and did basic little baby wings. And then I'm gonna use a new pair of lashes. These are Flutter lashes. They're super different from the ones that I usually go for. They're full at the base, but they have very spidery, long, wispy ends. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about these lashes, but they're stuck on, so I'm not going to change them. To prime my face, I'm going to use the Hourglass Mineral Veil, what's left of it. For my skin, I'm going to be using the Hourglass, what is this, the Vanish Foundation. I am in the shade Beige. I love this stuff. I recently picked it up. The color match is perfect for my skin. It's invisible and the coverage is brilliant. Everything about it is so good. So I put the lines on my face. I may have gone a little heavy today, but I do have the second coming of Christ worth of pimples on my face. And then I am just using the Urban Decay Optic Blurring Brush, but any synthetic brush is good to blend. Because I have a few pimples on my face, I'm going to set that with an actual foundation powder. This is the Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder in the shade Beige. I'm just going to take my beauty blender right in, and anywhere I have a pimple and also around my nose for oil control, I'm just going to stipple this. For the rest, I'm just going to go ahead and bake my smile line. Then I'm going to go ahead and just conceal my under eyes, and for that I like to use, this is the Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Concealer in the shade Beige. Oh, not light. I'm not going super light today, I guess. And then I will go ahead again with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder and just set that underneath the eyes so nothing moves. So I'm contouring first of all with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and then I'm also going to use another one of those Becca foundation powders in a darker color, the Multitasking Perfecting Powder in Warm Honey, just to deepen up the backs of the contour to make it very sharp. I'm going to use black pencil in the waterline. This is by Too Faced. It is the Perfect Eyes Liquid Gel Eyeliner, but it's a pencil. Then going back into the Mario palette, I'm gonna take a mixture of Lula and Isabel, the two transition matte shades that we used in the crease, and I'm gonna buff that underneath the lash line. I'm gonna apply some of MAC's Warm Soul Blush right on the apples of my cheek. This is a really nice, like, bronzy pink color. For my highlight, I'm gonna use this one by Jouer Cosmetics for the very first time. It is their powder highlighter in the shade Citrine. I've used Topaz before and it is everything, so I'm gonna use this one. Lit. I mean, minus these little pimples, this highlight though is like not for the faint of heart. Put it on the center so you're like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Glow Deer. And also the Cupid bow. Not your lip, maybe just your Cupid bow. I'm gonna line my lips with MAC's Soar Lip Pencil. I'm also gonna fill in my lips as well with this lip pencil because it's a nice one to do that with. Then for a lipstick, I'm going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Crush Liquid Lipstick. Okay guys, so that is it. If you want any more tutorials with this palette, let me know because you know I bet she's going to be using this palette all the freaking time. So get ready. It's going to be my new Modern Renaissance. And someone tried to read me for filth in the comments saying you always use the Modern Renaissance. Girl, I know, but it's not my fault. It's so damn good. Make sure you get your hands on it. Let me know if you would like more down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.